yellow tape shit.
What's going on, guys? Talman Purple here with Yellow Tape DFS, here to give you my take on Week 4 of the NFL, Monday Night Football. So what we're going to do is dive right into what we always do, is the implied totals. I see that the score is looking at 51.5 total points. They're having Dallas up 3.5. That's what Vegas is promoting there. All right, the weather happens to look pretty cloudy. Nothing really to worry about there. We do have our matchup coverage here to look at. Let's move right along. Who do we like in this game? Right? So Dak Prescott, I'm assuming it's just going to keep throwing the ball. That's what he's been doing. I mean, even Tony Pollard had logged in quite a few receptions. He got 3 targets last game. He ended up with 100 yards rushing for 13 attempts, touchdown. He did all right. Let's check out how Zeke looked last game. He had 16 rushing attempts, 2 targets, 2 receptions. They are going against Philly. I do like Jalen Hurts. That guy's just pretty good. I don't see an issue with him. He's pretty mobile. He gives you that safe floor that you're looking for in a quarterback. You know, you want to have that running ability. He definitely has that. As far as receivers go, I do like Rieger. Let's just take a shot in the dark with Rieger at quarterback. Rieger at captain. Pairing it with the quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Looking at Cooper. Maybe Goddard. Lamb Chop. Maybe Greg the Leg. That's kind of pushing it, right? But something like this is something I would definitely be running, because Goddard and Rieger, they kind of thrive in this game based off of the script and the matchup coverage, which would also put Hurts in a situation for him to excel. Cooper and Lamb, I see them doing, their job, right? That's exactly what they're going to be here to do, their job, and that's catch the ball, right? If they make it in the end zone, that's a bonus for us. Greg the Leg was just kind of a filler. Let me see what else we do have there. We could play either defense. Blake Jarwin is also an option. He's been getting 3 and 4 targets. That's always something to consider. Yeah, other than that, like when we get down here, I don't really see too much. Nothing really catching my eye. So, once again, putting in Greg the Leg, this would be one of the lineups I will run. Let's clear that up. Let's try if we put, let's say we put Cooper at captain. That's a little pressed on finances there for that. Oh, 900 now. This guy doesn't even make the field. Makes that a little bit more difficult. I do like Goddard. Let me go back to Rieger. Let's get Watkins in there. Still makes it a little difficult there. We got 12-5. There we go. So you can have Cooper, Prescott, and Wilson, and then run it back with Sanders, Rieger, and Goddard. This is another lineup that I will run. I always run the lineups that I put in these videos. Obviously, you do know the players that I like. I like the receiving core for the Cowboys. If you want to see in order which receivers I do like based on matchup coverage, so Anthony Brown is going to be covering Jalen Rieger, but Anthony Brown is not the greatest. He's the one giving up the most points per route ran. So Rieger is my number 1 target on Philly this week, or for this Monday Night Football slate. Beyond that, Quez Watkins is definitely the guy that I can have some exposure to. I'm not really high on Devonta Smith, though, getting Trevon Diggs. Trevon Diggs is pretty good. And then on the other end of the ball, we're looking at CeeDee Lamb seems to have the best on coverage for that side of the field. And then Amari Cooper is the least favored, but he is all over the field, right? So this guy's getting a third, basically, no matter where where he goes, he's getting a third of the coverage from each player. There's no shadow coverage here like there is for against Philly. Like Dallas does shadow coverage with two different guys. They don't do it like that the other way. So taking that into consideration, obviously I like all of the receivers because they do move around. Maybe Cedric Wilson's a little less easy to get to. As far as getting the receptions, right? As far as coverage is concerned, though, we are looking at CeeDee Lamb and Cooper. All right, Wilson is just good for filler. With that being said, you guys have two of my lineups. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, ring the bell notification, subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the new content coming out. Pardon the mess in the background. On the side, we also buy, sell, and trade pops, and you can see that at www.yellowtapehub.com. That's getting put up soon. You can also visit the Twitter at TowelmanPurple. I put up all my main slate lineups on there. I do put either a cash or GPP lineup every Sunday, an hour before lock. And then as far as this slate's concerned, you see what my player pool looks like. Hopefully you guys get into the green with all this information. And until the next video, you guys stay safe.